Welcome back. You're supposed to say welcome back then. We were supposed to do like a whole thing. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Do you want to take the high part or the low part?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. To another episode of My Penis and Your Mom.
That was way too loud.
Turn it up more.
I set it to Ryan volume.
Give it more.
I set it to Ryan volume.
Turn it up to 74.
No, it's way too loud.
Turn it to 11.
Turn that shit up to 11.
That movie's not good. I don't understand people's love of it.
What, the
Spinal
Tap one? Yeah, it's not very good. Do you know what is good, though?
Bad.
The Wall. Pink Floyd's The Wall. That's
Also
good.
bad.
No, it's not.
Worst movie.
You've never seen it, have you?
No.
Yeah.
THC. Wait, what is it? When it's really good sound, not Dolby Digital.
Oh,
Dolby
it's
Digital's basic.
It's George Lucas's one.
THC.
I don't think it's Is it THC?
No, that's drugs.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I think it might be like THZ though. It's
not
in
Z.
my car.
It's T something.
It's in my car. Like I have that in my car. That's what my speakers is.
Dolby Digital surround.
No, the one that we're trying to, the one that was like, that was their opening. Not the one where it's the dude in the chair with the speaker in front of him, with the stuff, like all the noise hitting him, and he grabs his martini that's getting pushed back by the noise. That was on cassette tapes.
I don't know. Your mom doesn't know.
My mom
Nobody
doesn't. If I
knows.
asked her right now, I was literally going to say TLC, but I'm like, nope, that's Waterfalls and Scrubs. You're looking this up.
THX.
I was close with THC.
I said THC.
No, I said Z. Z is closer to X than C is.
If you fell downstairs, I wouldn't check to see if you were okay at the bottom.
I wouldn't check to see if I was okay at the bottom.
That'd be weird because you'd be the one at the bottom. You'd just be like, fuck that guy.
Exactly. You fucking deserved it.
This is what you get. This is what you fucking get. Always angry all the time.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, dude.
What the fucking fuck?
What the fucking fuck? So I'm Kyle. This is my friend Jared. And we talk about the internet and the weird shit that people post there.
We're gonna do an actual.
We're going to
intro
call
now.
this show the Rum Runnas Podcast because
come up with
we
that?
are the Rum Runnas because we're pirates and one day we will steal a yacht
One day.
full of rum.
One day.
Better lock your party yachts. Can you lock a boat?
Do
You
they
just
have
tie it to something?
like the club, but for boats?
How do you lock a boat? Email us at rumrunners@gmail.com.
Do you lock up the thing that drops the anchor? Like, do you put like a pipe in it?
Is it easy to steal a boat?
I feel like, yeah.
I mean, you guess you'd need keys still, but
As
if
long
you
as-
can hotwire it, then
If
like
you know how to hotwire, yeah.
what's stopping?
Nothing.
Boats got to be way easier and harder to get back.
Yeah.
'Cause you just be like, I'm going to Tahiti.
Yeah. That's your boat now.
And then once you hit international waters, does it stop being a crime?
I don't know how that works.
If you steal the boat in international waters, is it a crime?
No, it's not. They can't even.
It's called
you know.
borrowing.
Plus, also, if
you then enter back into national waters, does it become a crime because you're driving a stolen vehicle? Because that's a crime too.
Yeah, it's piracy. I think if you do it in international waters, for the primary reason that if you're in international waters, I'm assuming someone was on the boat and you have now taken it away from them, and they're now either swimming or dead.
What if they're not? What if you're just like, I'm captain now?
That was still piracy.
Now you work for me.
I am the captain now.
You row. And they're like, it's a fucking gas engine. You're like,
you row anyway.
Row anyway. But like, dude, it's a 4-story yacht. Like, this is a cruise liner. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of rowing happening. Go row.
Do you think they could do that? Do you think if you had enough people on a cruise liner,
you
could row it?
Where are they rowing from? If you go underneath the boat to get to where the water is, it's gonna sink. And if you're on top, where did you get your like 400-foot fishing pole?
What if they do that though? What if they construct? I'm just a thought experiment right now. If you had really, really big oars, and they were attached to the thing, and you just, what if you make them out of carbon fiber? Carbon fiber is unbreakable.
I think at some point there's a weak spot in something that long, doing that much.
What if you construct a mechanism?
No.
And like
that's what an engine is.
You do it like you do a pull, and
aren't
then it
cruise
pulls?
ships run by like 12 engines? Like, isn't there like a fuck ton?
Okay, well, what if we do this?
Oh my god!
Do you think you can, if you had a full cruise
The
ship?
engine of a cruise ship is an entire floor of the cruise ship.
I know that, but if you ran out of gas, but you also had around 1,000 rowing machines.
You call the Coast Guard.
Do you think you could hook up the power of the rowing machine to the engine to cause the propellers to spin?
No. One, I don't think that works. What weight are you using it at? People are gonna get tired.
I'm just saying, can it work for even a little bit?
No.
Like, can you move?
How would you hook that up?
I'm not a scientist.
A lot of rowing machines are not like, they're as analog as can be.
You just hook something up, you get a thing with some gears.
So on top of having all of these rowing machines, now you also have
gears and cables.
Like just a bunch of alternators that you can use.
Yeah, sure, pretty much.
No.
I'm just trying to find for in the apocalypse when gas runs out.
Buy a motorcycle. I was really upset because I actually found a motorcycle that would be perfect for the apocalypse. Because the motorcycle I want, they've made a smaller version of yet again, but they're only selling them in the Philippines.
Well, that's not fair.
I know. I was like, what?
We should probably get going into the show, shall we?
Yeah, I already introduced it. This was a part of it.
No, that was not an introduction.
Yeah, it was. What are you talking about?
You didn't even. You literally made it seem like you were starting the podcast now.
Welcome back
to the Rum Runnas
Podcast.
I'm
Jared.
I'm
Kyle. Are we doing this in the form of improv?
Yeah, like a whose line is it anyway thing?
All right, let's do the entire show this way. All right, let's start over. Welcome
back
to
the
podcast
of
the
Rum
Kyles. Fuck. Start over. Welcome
back
to
the
Rum
Runnas
Podcast.
I'm
Jared.
He's
Kyle.
There we go.
This week
we're back
for this is too much.
That's a lot.
This is way long.
We're back to talk about
We've already been doing this for 23 minutes.
We're back to talk about more weird and funny news from all over the internet. Reread the clickbait.
Is that just the intro now?
That is.
If you forgot, this is the Rum Runnas Podcast. I know, we didn't finish saying all of it.
We said it each time. No, the one time you said Rum Kyle. So that one.
How many of the intros are going in?
All of them.
All of the intros since the dawn of intros.
This is the whole podcast.
This is about the 12th intro that we've done.
Yeah.
We've been here for 25 minutes already. For you, it's 4? How long is our intros normally?
The intros are normally like around 14 seconds.
I mean, I mean, with the talking and the
banter
promos and all that shit.
Let's just say like 3.5, 4 minutes.
Cool. So for 4 minutes of you, it was 23 minutes of us.
And hours before this.
For weeks, man. I've been here all day.
I don't let him leave.
I'm trying to leave.
So yeah.
He made me watch him eat dinner.
I did.
So what are we talking about today, Jared?
I want you to talk about how you felt watching me eat dinner.
Bored.
Okay.
Really
cool.
bored. And then amazed. Because it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, why am I waiting? And then you're like, I'm done. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a whole pork chop and mashed potatoes.
I heard it, and it sounded like your dog eating. I was like, all right, I'm done. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's called...
I forgot that you ate like
eating.
that.
That's when I use the power
Half
of my
of what
emotions
we
to
did upstairs
eat.
was you just be mad.
Yeah, that's what I do most of the time. But yeah, so let's go into the first one.
The first one is about that thing that happened on the internet.
First one's about poo.
That. Welcome back to Shit Corner. It's been a minute. Last time we were at Shit Corner, it was a dude shitting in buckets and throwing it at people. What happened this time?
Oklahoma woman tells cops, I have to poop so bad before high-speed chase.
Well, that's the cops' fault. They should have just let her get home to poop.
Chased her. Because it does say before the high-speed chase.
Did she poop her pants? The
Let's
cops
see
like
here.
pulled her over, and she's like, I gotta poop, I gotta poop, I gotta poop. And then they're like, hold on. And she's like, no.
Oh my God, this thing for the video is even better. Enid woman, we know someone from Enid, arrested. Yeah, we do.
Where's Enid?
Oklahoma.
Who do we know in Oklahoma?
Silky. He's from Enid.
I don't know. All right.
Okay. After leading officers on chase, claiming she had to go poop, and it was her birthday.
They should have let her go.
I know, right?
People
There were so many
poop.
things for it. But in
Everybody poops. There's a children's book about
There
it.
is.
Give these officers that.
Officer, I need you to read this, and I have to go now. But an Oklahoma woman told police that she had to poop so bad before taking off and leading them on a high-speed chase. New body cam footage shows Emily Sint Owings, 28, was pulled over around 9 a.m. Tuesday when a cop noticed that she was not wearing a seatbelt in the city of Enid, according to local police. She didn't have her insurance or any identification except for a medical marijuana card, but the officer ran her information and determined that her driver's license had been revoked. News station Kark reported. When he informs her that he's checking for outstanding warrants, she tearfully tells the officer, but I have to poop so bad. Body camera footage shows, it's my birthday, it's my fucking birthday. Owings can be heard saying, why won't you just let me go? Owings asks him, to which the cop responds, because your license is suspended.
I mean, that's a pretty reasonable reason.
Yeah, there's actually an exclamation point, so I'm assuming it was because your license is suspended. But I read it in a more comedic way.
Because your license is suspended.
Is that how they talk in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I lost my place. Owings apologizes again and reiterates that she didn't know. Otherwise, I won't drive no more.
If you let me poop.
And it says, but can I please go home and go poop? It was then determined during the stop that there was a warrant out for her arrest. There's so much. It wasn't like she was just like, excuse me, officer, I have to poop, and then took off. That's how the thing made it sound like.
No, he made her wait.
There was a lot. She would have just pooped herself if she really had to poop.
What happens if at the end of the story she did?
I mean, I would.
Do you go back to being on her side?
I would hope she did. Even if she didn't have to poop, you poop.
You're the worst.
To add credibility to your story. So even if she made it up, she's like, just like, until she the cop notices, be like, you have a burst blood vessel. Like, I also have a underwear full of shit. But okay, let's see here. The cop then asks her to get out of the vehicle, informing her that she is under arrest. The outlet reported, you have warrants in Woods County, and they are coming to get you. The warrants are coming to get you.
What?
I have a very different understanding of what warrants are and what they can do. I thought they were pieces of paper or things in computers saying that you're...
I think it's Woods County is coming to get her.
The whole county?
The whole ass county. Like torches and pitchforks.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
She's getting mobbed. She's going to be covered in shit.
But Owings refuses to cooperate, telling them,
Gotta poop.
no, they are not. Fuck you guys. She then speeds off, leading authorities on a pursuit for several blocks at speeds topping 70 miles per hour.
70 miles.
How many kilometers per hour is that for our European?
I don't know, but it's at least 75 pooping miles per hour.
There we go. The outlet reported Owings allegedly blew through several stop signs before she ultimately stopped and surrendered.
Wait. Honestly.
She stopped then?
Let's wait a minute here. Let's talk.
Okay.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
The speed.
70
miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
But when you really, really, really have to poop, if
Yes.
she really, really had to poop, that's more like 25 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah.
Because you feel like no matter how fast you're going, when you need to get to a bathroom, you're not going fast enough.
Yeah, it's also like no matter how fast you get to a toilet, you always just make it.
Yeah. Your body's like, I know there's a bathroom nearby.
Yeah.
Now I can go.
The moment that your cheeks touch porcelain, it's just...
One of my favorite things in the world is how, like, sometimes you're like, I have to pee. And then it kind of goes away. And then, like, you're like, there's a bathroom nearby. I could use that. I'm going to piss my pants now. Just because of the thought of there's a bathroom nearby.
Or you have to pee, and then it goes away. And then you're near a bathroom, and you're like, well, I had to pee, but I don't have to pee anymore. And then you leave, and the moment that you're very far away, that's when it's like, hey, by the way, it's an emergency now.
I don't get that. I even get it to where sometimes I'm just near a bathroom and I don't have to pee and my body's like, now's the time.
I will say
like
that
subconsciously my body's just like, you're going to go use that.
Yeah. I have gone into places and not had to pee and just like walked into the bathroom and like, I'm peeing now. Like, this is just what I'm doing.
You just chose to pee?
Yeah. I've just been like, I don't have to pee.
But I want to pee.
Or like if it especially happens if I'm having a conversation with someone and they're going to the bathroom and they're just like, I'm just gonna, and I'll walk in and I'll be like, I didn't have to pee until I got in here.
You just told the whole world that you follow people into the bathroom, creeper.
I follow did she poop into the bathroom?
So did she poop?
I don't know. I didn't get there yet.
Did she poop?
Well, she apparently surrendered after doing all those things that are going to be added to her charges.
Because she shit her pants and there was no more reason to race home.
But she still apparently had business to take care of. Can I poop in your car, man? Owings asks as she is escorted into the squad car. You could have already been on your way to jail, the officer says, to which she responds, yeah, but not pooping. Police said
classic Karen. What's her name? I don't even know. Did it say?
It was Emily.
Classic Emily.
You're gonna love this. Police said they discovered a pipe with meth when they searched her vehicle.
Meth poops. She got the meth poops.
Got them meth poops.
This woman just had so many things not in her favor.
Yeah, and it says she was booked and charges including reckless driving, driving under suspension, and possession of drug paraphernalia. What about the running of stop signs? The failure to stop? The eluding arrest?
Listen, they probably just didn't want to write so many things.
So many things.
They're like, this one, and this one puts her in jail for a long time.
They're like, well, what if we add up all the things? Be like, it
doesn't matter.
We don't get paid overtime.
Like, these three are enough.
These big ones.
And the fact that she's going to sit...
Plus, she has
like here for like hours, and then she's gonna wait hours for them to get here, and she's not ever gonna get to poop.
They have toilets in the booking things.
But are they gonna let her use them?
No, of course not.
Exactly.
They're gonna cuff her with her hands behind her back, and then she's gonna be like, "I need to poop." Still, they're gonna be like, "The toilet's right there."
They're gonna be like, "Hold on, we need to." No, she's gonna be sitting there at a desk waiting.
I think it would be better
for the transfer. They got to do the transfer for the warrant.
No, you gotta put her in the cell. No, because it's a safety thing. You gotta put her in the cell. No. But if you put somebody in a cell with their hands cuffed behind their backs and they need to poop, and you tell them that the toilet's right there, so they need to figure out how to get their pants off,
they die.
They just poop themselves. Is what happened.
She hasn't pooped herself already. I am amazed at her stamina.
I think that she might have fabricated the poop story.
Nope.
70 miles an hour.
She asked to poop in the police officer's car.
And then she slammed on the brakes to stop, I'm assuming. That would have forced some poop out.
Nah, she parallel parked, actually. She stopped, went, burp.
I mean,
She didn't want her car to get towed.
then people were pointing guns at her, and I doubt that they were very gentle when they put the cuffs on. Some poop
What color
would have
is
had
she?
to come.
Probably white.
Yes. Very.
They were gentle.
There. Okay. Yeah. So, I still think if she had to poop, some of it would have come out at this point. We don't know her. We don't know her butthole. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we don't know how tight it is.
On to the next one.
I don't understand.
I don't know. I just felt like that was a good segue.
Clench.
Are you doing Kegels with your butt right now?
Butthole strength. Working on my fitness.
Give me a second.
Fergalicious.
I mean, I've held shit for a really long time, so I know that my butthole's strong. Stop that. The fact that we were holding eye contact while that was happening was a bit much.
You don't want me to work out my butt while staring at you in the eyes?
No. Look at the camera and do it. I'm going to go on to the next one. Look how entertains you all. So you got to watch the YouTube video so that you can see this. Why, internet?
Why, internet? Why?
Instagram model who poses as Catwoman jailed for masked robberies.
Hell yeah.
She's Catwoman IRL.
Hell yeah on the hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hell
and she's
yeah.
Australian.
Hell yeah.
Oh, she's cute.
She's not dressed as Catwoman. She's just dressing as the cat burglar she is. It's not cosplay. She's just like, this is my burgling outfit. I'm a cat burglar. Get it?
What is she wearing in this, though? That's a crazy mask. This has a whole contraption.
In that one, she's playing the girl from Saw with the jaw ripper apart mask.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. An Australian Instagram model with sticky fingers and a penchant for posing as Catwoman has been jailed after being arrested for the second time this year for a series of crimes including masked robberies and shoplifting. She has a wheelhouse. She has like the Catwoman wheelhouse of theft.
She's been jailed twice for this?
Yeah.
They must not arrest people for a long time for that stuff because it looks in that
Maybe.
video like she's robbing a bank.
I doubt it was a bank. It looks like it's probably a store. I think those are Pringles.
Is that a gun? What is she holding?
She's holding something to shiv the lock.
Oh, she's literally cat burglaring.
Yeah, she's cat
She's not
burglaring.
doing like armed robberies.
Yeah, no, she's
Because when you say
masked
robbery, when you say robbery, I assume give me your money.
give me your stuff. Yeah, no, she's doing
She's
burgling. Yeah, she's burgling.
Burgling is different than robbery.
Yeah, like Bilbo Baggins. Monique Augustino,
What?
25. What? Bilbo Baggins. He was a burglar.
You're a burglar.
No, I'm not.
You heard it here first. Police. He's a burglar.
Was
Get
warned
him.
by Magistrate Jacqueline Mill. Why did they put their name in there? Last year that her life was going down the toilet, leading Augustino to make a veiled threat that if she harmed herself in the slammer, it would be the juror's fault.
Find me guilty. I'm going to kill myself. It's your fault, bitch.
Be like, I want you to think about that.
Wow. I'd hate to be her
Damn.
boyfriend. I bet that must be terrible.
She told Millage that she had anxiety and depression behind bars, but the judge... Oh, so I guess that didn't work. But the judge told her that she could not keep blaming others for her bad decisions. Ouch. The former modeling entrepreneur, real estate agent, and social media influencer...
She does so many things.
So
She's
many
a
things.
burglar. She's Catwoman. She's Instagram model. Separating the Catwoman persona from the Instagram model
Yeah, of
part
course.
because it's somewhere in between the Instagram and
'Cause
the
it's
burgling
cosplay.
part.
Yeah.
No, I mean the three things are together.
Oh, yeah, technically, yeah.
it's
it
in
is.
the middle.
It's the same. Like, Catwoman, she is. Burglar, dresses like cat, is attractive. That's just Catwoman.
Yeah,
So she just is.
so it's a third thing.
Yeah, she is just Catwoman.
She's a shoplifter.
Just real estate agent. I bet you Catwoman.
Real
Do
estate
you think
agent.
Do you think Catwoman shoplifted?
No, she stole diamonds.
I know,
you don't
but like
need to. All you need
just
is
for
a
the
fence.
rush. She also got bored a lot.
If you break into like a jewelry store and you
Okay.
take everything there,
Mm-hmm. Which she would frequently do.
how are you going to then go to a store and be like, oh, I really needed adrenaline high. Let me get this bag of potato chips.
I feel like she still did it, at least every now and then. Because she was always breaking into places where there was no people in them, except for security guards. She was like, I want the rush of the hard
Sometimes
fluorescence.
she broke into places that Batman was and she was aware of.
Frequently. And then she would pin him down, and there was a very sexy dialogue, and then he would get away. Or she would get...
he would get away.
He was like, I can't do it.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Don't touch me down there.
Don't touch me.
This is my no-no square.
No, I don't like.
I need Christian Bale as Batman doing the
I
no-no
don't
square.
like pussycats. That's what I mean.
There we go. Okay.
I'm allergic.
All right. So where was it?
I like.
2 years. So she began her life of crime 2 years ago when she drove several teenagers to commit burglaries in Sydney. She was the wheelman in that one.
She's like, I am the older Instagram model who will drive these children to commit this burglary.
Do you think she like lived it? Like she's like, oh my god, everybody,
Check
These
out my new
kids,
friends.
they're gonna go rob some houses.
They're dressed as burglars, and I'm Catwoman, and these are my burglar minions. Burgling!
These are my kitties.
Burgling.
I'm gonna stay in the car. You go rob that place. The busty blonde, who was posted on Instagram as Catwoman, and the boys wore masks and they used a chisel to break open doors to businesses, including the Pound of Pizza restaurant on November
What?
6, 2018.
It's called the Pound of Pizza restaurant?
The Pound of Pizza. That's a lot of pizza.
Not if it's the entire restaurant is just 1 pound of pizza.
What if they only sell pizza by the pound?
Hell yeah.
I'm down
What
with
kind
this.
of pizza are they selling? Chicago style, I guess.
I mean, then you want to get as much. I mean, you gotta get it. You gotta get
That's
like a
one slice.
thin crust. You get a
pound of
thin,
thin
you
crust
get
pizza.
a thin crust pizza. Light on the toppings, so it's like you gotta cut down on the weight so you can get 15 of them.
Just order like 25 Domino's thin crust pizzas. Just keep stacking them.
Yeah, and it's the pound is before the
And
box.
then you gotta squish it down. No, I know. I mean, taking them out of the boxes and just
Yeah.
stacking them up.
Exactly.
Till it's a pound.
Till it's a pound.
Till it's a pound.
When they were captured on video, the news outlet reported she also tried breaking into a house of fruit. These are interesting names for places. Convenience store and the nearby.
It's a convenience store called the House of Fruit.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. I was like, okay, so she broke into a
Like a fruit store, or
Grocery
like a
store.
smoothie,
or farmer's market
Yeah.
thing.
and then and the nearby Le Parisien Cafe. Oh,
I
Parisian.
bet they don't have coffee
It's
there.
totally Parisian. I'm dumb. So it's the Parisian Cafe, and also
wait. What did you first call
I
it?
said Parisian.
The Parisian.
I said the Parisian. That was bad.
Parisian.
Yes. So, and also reportedly took part in a break-in at Stanley Street Cafe, where $300 and a credit card were swiped.
She's big
She stole
ballin'.
someone's credit card. Augustino
$300.
was reported to have used the card to buy $11.55 worth of food at McDonald's. Oh man, what do they call McDonald's in Australia? Macca's. That's what they call it. So $11.55 at Macca's.
It's not important.
I don't know. It just felt like
It's
flexing.
not important. Or they probably have koala burgers there.
Not anymore.
Kangaroo burgers.
There's way less of those now. But about 2 weeks later, she was involved in a raid at Forestville Bakery.
Wait a second. If you eat a koala burger, do you get hepatitis or herpes or what do they have?
I don't know.
Syphilis.
Probably get it.
Can you get syphilis through
Can you-
eating?
Can you cook out syphilis?
Yeah.
Probably. Okay.
Asking for a friend. I'm not going to eat a person.
Okay. Well, the raid that they did on Forestville Bakery where $1,000 was stolen and news.com.au reported.
She did a raid or she was the police did a raid.
I don't know. It says she was involved in a raid at the bakery where $1,000 were stolen. So she got like a party together, and it was like an RPG thing where they did a dungeon raid, but the dungeon was a bakery.
What defines a raid? Now I'm so confused.
Usually a very difficult boss. Augustino was convicted and sentenced to 2 years in prison, and also was convicted of carrying a knife at a Target store. Possession of crystal meth, there we go, and stealing a $90 jacket at a shopping center, according to the outlet. She appealed the sentence's severity and was released on bail early this year. But before a court hearing in July, Augustino was stopped by police on an outstanding warrant that she had violated her bail conditions. Augustino's appeal was later adjourned until August 26th, but when she didn't show up in court, her motion was dismissed and a warrant was issued for her arrest. She was collared again on September 5th, the news place reported. Her lawyer, Powell Kulisakwa,
yep, her lawyer,
Powell K.
Her lawyer
was who applied to reinstate the appeal. That name really messed me up.
We stopped reading words altogether in general after that one. You're just like, I don't even know what language is.
So, who applied to reinstate the appeal told Judge Dina Yahia.
What grounds is she appealing on?
I don't know.
I didn't steal these things I stole.
That his client's offenses had been amateur hour, and that they were always going to get caught.
Whoa, can you use that as a defense?
Like,
can you commit a crime and be like, yo, I didn't do a good job. It's obviously exactly. I was gonna get caught. You should let me go.
Or at least let me off late. Probation. So I can go do this some more.
She's gonna send that judge some pictures in his DM.
There we go. To Dina.
Yeah, whatever.
The judge reduced Augustino's sentence to a maximum 12 months.
It worked?
It worked? Holy shit. Well, everybody, you know what to do.
I know my defense. Officer. Yes,
don't commit crimes.
I didn't do a good job.
Do a bad job if you do.
Go easy on me.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty much it. So don't commit crimes.
What is the name of the crime group?
If you ever do get caught, just say that you were doing such a bad job that it would have been really easy to get caught and there was no way they wouldn't have, so they should take it easy on you.
What's the name of that crime group where they're all like playing cards? Because she is the jack of all trades.
You mean the Royal Flush Gang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should be in that, not Catwoman.
She should, yeah.
She's jack of all trades, but the master of literally none of them. None. Not one. Not even a little bit.
She's an amateur of all trades.
She's not even that.
But it was amateur hour.
Nah, barely. She's what is it when someone tries to do something that they have literally no skill at? It's not amateur. It's before that.
Rookie.
You're fired.
New.
You're new. She's new. She's new.
She's the new person.
Listen, officers. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's really bad at it. Be nice.
And they were like, okay. She only went to McDonald's with the money.
It's amazing that worked.
I know, right?
This is that kid that like murdered a family while drunk driving, who then used the excuse that because he was rich, he didn't understand the difference between that he couldn't do that and he could do that. Yeah. He didn't get any jail, though.
I mean, that's crazy. Now, like, when you compare the two, she got some jail. And her defense was just, I'm bad at this.
Yeah. His was just, I'm too rich to understand what I did.
To know better. Yeah, that's fucked up. On to the next one.
That literally just proves that being rich will get you out of jail.
Exactly. Deputy head teacher killed by cows while out walking in North Yorkshire.
What is wrong with his head that makes it a deputy head?
Wait, what?
One, because a teacher is a teacher with deputy head. What is that because of his hairline?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Also, what happened to him? Because I got hung up on deputy head teacher. Because I was like, the fuck does that mean?
I'll reread it. Deputy head teacher killed by cows while out walking in North Yorkshire.
Yo, I'm still hung up on Deputy Head.
This teacher guy killed by cows.
Yeah,
Not cows.
That teacher
cows.
got killed by cows because they were like, yo, that dude's head is deputized. Just the head.
Okay, we're going to keep reading. Oh my God, it literally repeats it in the article.
Say it again.
A teacher has been killed by cows while out walking in North Yorkshire.
That's the entire article, people. There's literally nothing else. This whole article is they're really hung up that this deputy-headed man got killed by cows.
By towels. We got killed by towels. That would be even crazier.
By cows. It was because the teacher and then cows. And
I kept saying towels. Like Batman cows. That's probably what it is. The incident happened when Dave Clark, who taught at Richmond School, was in a field by Hergill Road in Richmond, North Yorkshire on Monday evening. There was so much exposition in that.
If you're the deputy head teacher.
You're so hung up on his title.
Is there a sheriff head teacher who's your boss? And is there a commissioner head
shot
teacher?
That person, but did not shoot your deputy head?
And then is there
I'm going to keep going. North Yorkshire police are working to establish the events surrounding his death. BBC News reported.
He got killed by cows. What are you going to do? Arrest them?
In a tribute. Wait, why is it talking about? I want to know about the cow kid. What? Are you serious?
He got killed by cows, and then what happened was there's an investigation.
It's talking about his smile and his kindness and care and how many students he has. It's at no point talking about how he got
what had
killed
happened
by the cows.
A non-deputy head teacher,
someone who's trying to move up,
someone we're going to refer to as a Scar.
Okay.
Saw deputy head teacher hanging from a ledge underneath a bunch of cows, and then he made
underneath a bunch of cows.
I don't remember how it works.
Above a bunch of cows?
Above a bunch of cows. Okay. Now, he made him jump up into the cows. Yeah. And he stepped on his fingers while his friends, the janitors.
The deputy head janitors?
No, they're just regular janitors.
Oh, okay. They can't be deputy heads?
He then stomped on his fingers, and then they made the cows trample him, and then he went back, and he decided, he was like, I'm the sheriff head teacher now.
Deputy head teacher.
And the janitors are now my deputy teachers, and...
Maybe. This
isn't me ripping off Lion King. This is just what happened.
That would tie everything together. So what?
That's why they're talking about his smile.
This guy's son is going to come back and claim the deputy head teacher position soon?
Yes.
By throwing the guy who replaces him off of a ledge
into the broiler
with the janitors.
Yeah.
Who are now deputy head teachers. So this article sucked.
I liked my theory.
Yours was great. Was great. We'll leave it at Kyle's is correct. That's how he was killed by cows. I was hoping it would have an explanation that he was trampled.
He got killed by cows.
That a cow sat on him. That a cow fell on him.
What they're not saying is the cows is actually a street gang
called the Cows.
Yeah, in England, Cheshire, England. That's where they said, right? I don't even know.
North
Yorkshire. In North Yankton, England.
The North Yorkshire Cows?
The North Yorkshire Cows, man.
They're probably called like the Northy Cows.
They're actually usually they're called the steers, but when you're being derogatory towards them, you call them cows.
They're like damn cows.
Yeah.
So many damn cows around here killing teachers. Yeah. Deputy head teachers. Sorry.
That's what happened. That's why there's an investigation. Because
do you think they stomped his deputy head?
What are the odds that this man? There's just a cow crossing the street and he crashed into it and the cow won.
It says that he was walking. So, I mean...
I shouldn't laugh. That was bad. That was wrong.
He was walking across the street and crashed into the cow, and the cow won.
He's like... Bark, 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 bark.
He was like...
See the poop.
He's like, the cow will move. Do you think maybe he was like, move, cow? And the cow was like, no. And he was like, move, cow. And the cow was like, I only move for sheriff head teachers.
That's his cows. He got killed by more than one
And then he
cow.
smacked the cow, and the cow kicked him in the face. And then he bumped into another cow, and the same conversation happened.
Are cows more aggressive in England? And they just like they walk in the street and they're like,
I don't think they eat as much beef over there, so maybe.
milk me. And he's like, I'm not milking you today, cow. And he's like, milk me or die. And then like a bunch of other cows surrounded him. And he was like, I'm not milking you.
You choose lactation or you choose death.
And then they all like just they had a circle around him and the cows just butted heads together.
That's
rushing him instantly.
Violent. It's uber violent. I feel like they should have at least given.
I don't know.
They should have at least given some details of the death. Like, what's he?
You just want to know the gross part of what happened when this man got trampled by the cows because
cows.
The head janitor, Scar, decided that the janitors deserved to be the teachers.
It's cows.
Now all those kids in that school are learning mopping and sweeping, which are actually good trades that kids probably should need.
Yeah.
But marking A is not. I've never had to mark A since being an adult.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on to the last one now because this one, though you did your best with it,
I did amazing.
I feel it fell short.
Deputy head teacher. I don't understand why their teachers need to be deputized.
Why their heads need to be deputized.
Specifically their heads.
Do you think his head can solve crimes?
I don't know. It's like lowercase too, so it's not even like his full title.
Yeah.
Like a real title, the head part would be capital, right?
It would, yeah, normally.
And so would the teacher to emphasize that he's the deputy head teacher.
Maybe. I don't know.
The fuck is a deputy head teacher? What makes that different than just a teacher?
I love that that's the part of the story that you're the most hung up on. It's his title. And are you going to apply for this job?
I'm just like so confused. Like, why are there different ranks of teacher?
I feel the amount of like emphasis you're putting on this is making me think that you're going to fly out to North Yorkshire, England, and be like, hey, I heard there's an opening.
Here's the thing.
I don't like cows. I'm going to stay away from them. I feel like I have a very deputizable head. Can I be the teacher?
It's just because think about it. Like, when you were in school, did your teachers have ranks?
No.
There was just your English teacher, your math teacher.
I just said teacher.
You didn't have different. What about high school?
High school, yes. But in grade school, I just had my teacher.
Yeah, the teacher that just teaches you all the things in one day. And you're like, I know math now. And you're like,
yeah.
Now I know science too.
Yeah.
You taught me all of these things.
My teacher.
My teacher.
My teacher.
Teacher, I understand you're a teacher, but I would like to speak to the deputy head teacher.
Maybe it's like
I need to go above your head to the deputy head.
Maybe there's maybe they have like a union. And there's the head teacher. And then he has deputy heads. And then below them are just the teachers.
Is there like a sheriff of Teacherham?
Of course.
Then we need to get a Robin Hood. And that's who killed him.
The cows.
The cows were the Robin Hood.
It's a very Disney version of that story.
Very.
Yeah. Love it. Okay, on to the last one.
I just want to know.
I know you want to know. We'll look it up later.
Does he get a badge?
Only on his head. It goes right here.
Why is he like
just right there?
I could understand like, I don't know, being called head teacher. Like you're the teacher's boss. You're the boss of the teachers.
Like teachers come to you to ask for things.
But deputy head teacher implies that there's someone above him.
But he's slightly above everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad
there's a head teacher.
Yeah.
Then there's a deputy head teacher.
I'm glad that you're actually focusing on this correctly.
Teacher.
Nope, and it's gone now.
Why?
Because at first it was just that his head was deputized, and that's what you were like.
I'm still focused on the fact that his head is deputized. I'm just like, oh my God. Maybe you're right. I'm losing track.
Okay.
Maybe he works at a sex school.
All right, on the last one.
For prostitutes, and he teaches giving head. So he's the deputy head teacher because he's the boss of the head teacher. But then there's got to be a sheriff head
More
teacher.
poop. Firefighters battle blaze from 22-ton pile of chicken poop.
You can't just start that. You can't just ignore my sex school of England.
Nope, that's done. That's done. We're on to this one.
I've throw chicken poop on it and then light it on fire.
Yeah.
Who collected 22 tons of chicken poop?
That's what we need to find out.
Somebody was like, chicken
This
poop?
was also in Britain, September 23rd.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Firefighters in Britain said crews from 3 towns spent 3 hours extinguishing the flames from a blaze that started with a 22-ton pile of chicken manure. The Suffolk
chicken manure
is chicken poop. The Suffolk Fire and Rescue Service said crews from Leiston, There's a place in England just called
Bird poop is like watery. Like, how do you get a pile of it?
I think bird poop is watering, but I think chicken poop might.
Chickens are birds.
They're poultry.
Birds.
Poultry.
Birds.
Fowl.
Birds.
Chicken.
Bird.
Rooster.
Bird.
Pig.
Bird. I was waiting for you to throw me a curveball.
There we go.
You didn't.
Well, that's the word.
I thought you were going to be like, dog. And I still was going to say bird.
I know. I knew that there was no...
Bird dog.
Yeah, bird dogging. That's a thing. But, so all the Leiston, and Stowe Market, that's...
They collect chicken poop?
Those are the names of fire crews.
Oh, I thought this was the name of the place that stored the chicken poop.
Let me see here. Responded to the property near Mendlesham. The English words are weird. When the foul-smelling...
He says, speaking English.
When the foul-smelling fowl droppings erupted in flames. Wait, so they showed up there first?
Funny puns.
I know, right? But they showed up there first?
Before the fire?
That's what it said. It says, so they responded to the property near Mendlesham when the foul-smelling fowl droppings erupted in flames. So right when they got there, the fire started. The fire was like, wait for the firemen. It's just smoke right now. Just wait for the firemen. And then it was like, as soon as the firemen got there,
was this like a fire that was done on purpose?
What, they were just holding a lighter next to it and just be like,
listen, someone collected 22 tons of chicken poop.
Yeah, we still don't know who that is.
That's an effort. It's not like they poop a lot. They leave little poops that I thought were mostly liquid.
Oh my God. I just read the rest because it's literally done and it doesn't say why or who collected it. But officials said it took about 3 hours to extinguish, which they said earlier. There was no injuries, but this is the part that's crazy. Experts said the chemicals in poultry manure can cause spontaneous combustion when a pile becomes too large to allow heat to escape.
You can make a nuclear bomb out of chicken poop.
It wouldn't be a nuclear bomb.
It creates fusion if it's big enough.
I guess.
I've just known this. It's become my knowledge. I know.
Like you absorbed it through the ether?
Like I'm Dr. Manhattan. I just know things.
If you're Dr. Manhattan, you'd just be a nuclear bomb.
Yes.
You wouldn't need the chicken poop. Nope. For one thing, even if you're going to poop yourself.
No, I was nuclear bombing.
You're going to get pulled over on the way out.
I'm nuclear bombing myself.
That's what Kyle looks like when he poops, everybody.
It's not what I look like when I poop. I look like this. Like everyone else.
That is true. That is very true. So apparently the fire started itself.
So they were like, I hear there's an oversized poop pile.
Do you think that's why they showed up? Like
And
someone called it a tip?
They just hear, because the fusion's starting, because
it's not a nuclear bomb.
Chicken poop fusion.
Apparently, to be a nuclear bomb, it needs to be more than 22 tons.
How? Who collected 22 tons of chicken poop and why?
No.
And if it's known that chicken poop piles start fires,
shouldn't there be a law against it? Also, why are we just finding this out now? That chicken poop can freaking combust.
Every chicken farm is a potential
bomb.
Chernobyl, apparently.
Yeah. Why do you keep thinking there's going to be radiation?
Because I feel like the only way for it to just naturally happen is through chicken poop fusion.
It's through And
it's not nuclear fusion.
It's exothermic.
It's chicken poop fusion.
It's exothermic reaction. It's
Chicken poop
releasing heat from the poop.
It's not releasing heat.
And then
That's
when
what's
it
causing
when
the
it
fire
releases
to
the heat, there's more poop there, and it's like, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do right now. So it starts just heating that up.
Why
and
is
then
it
keeps
hot?
doing that? Because poop is hot. I don't know.
happen. It's a pile of it.
Maybe.
And if it's manure, that means they did it on purpose.
Maybe it's
the
fresh. And since it's fresh, it's still got the heat from coming out of the body. And if you pile it up, do they pile 22 tons of fresh chicken manure?
Do they just have like chickens in a tower? Like their butts facing the hole? And they just
Do they give them laxatives?
They're making manure out of it? Like manure is something you use to put on the ground in large piles. Is this like a weapon England has?
Yeah,
like, do they just farm chicken poop to create nuclear bombs?
Is this something that they did in medieval times to like protect?
Why does chicken
their
poop just
villages?
self-fire?
Does it happen every time?
Is this why people spontaneously combust? Is it like
'Cause
people
we're
that
too
eat
fat?
too much chicken?
Oh my god.
And there's something in chickens that causes them to spontaneously combust through their... It's like a chicken gets backed up.
Okay. Will the chicken set on fire because the heat can't escape? Oh my god.
Like it's a constipated chicken. Do constipated chickens just burst? Like, can you go somewhere and just be like, oh, my chicken's like...
Someone
If you take chickens
that knows
and you
science,
cork their buttholes,
just super glue their butt closed. This is probably like...
and you just like let them loose on a town, are you a terrorist? Are you then going to burn the town down? Like just...
Apparently, if you get a whole bunch of them, like you have to get like a bunch, and there needs to be a lot of poop. So I guess, and then it seems like
it seems so dangerous. Chickens are everywhere.
it says that it can. So there's like always the possibilities. So you have to release hundreds of them, and then out of the hundreds, maybe like 3 or 4 will do it.
Yeah, that's enough though.
That is, and they would never know why that happened.
Just exploding chickens,
It's just
terrorizing people.
It's just a seemingly unsolvable crime where they're like, we found all these chickens with their buttholes glued shut. But side note, someone burned down 3 buildings.
Side note, someone abused these chickens, but also there's been fires happening.
I feel like that takes precedence.
And then like an expert on chickens comes out and he's like, stay away from that chicken. We need to get the bomb squad to come out here.
It's like the bones of chickens.
Cut its butthole open.
Just imagine that. They got the bomb suit on and they're just like,
Careful, 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 careful.
Don't
The
rustle,
chicken,
don't
like
rustle.
he releases it and
just covered in shit.
it's just like it could have been worse.
Guy, the expert walks over.
And
And
then
one
the
of the
poop
lucky
starts
ones.
to start burning through the mask.
It's like, are we equating chickens to basically like alien level?
No, the poop catches on fire because it was grouped and then it was released, and that would cause some extra like thermal kinetic energy to release it.
All right.
And therefore it's just shooting him in the face like napalm.
And when it sticks on there, the heat can't release that way, and it can't release into the plastic.
It's lighting as it's coming out of the chicken's butthole through the friction.
Jeez. So it's like
And
a dragon's breath shotgun shell of chicken shit?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. So if you did this to a chicken and then you unplugged it, you could technically run around.
I think that's what napalm's made out of.
Just chicken shit. Scientists, let us know.
Why you collect 22 tons of chicken shit and who does that?
And
Dude, just imagine how
are
long that
chickens
took.
just bombs waiting to happen?
How long that took.
I would
I've seen
hope
birds poop. I've been to farms and you can see like where chickens pooped.
Yeah.
And it's like that much.
So I'm going to go with hopefully.
Ton. It's like that's where they keep all of England's chicken poop. Apparently they just take it to one receptacle.
Hopefully this was like many generations of chickens were shitting in this pile to make this manure.
There's some paranoid person in the world who's been doomsday prepping knowing this was about to happen. And now they feel vindicated.
I doubt it.
They were like, there are 80 billion
I feel
chickens
like
on this earth.
Now that we've mentioned it, now there's going to be people that take this into account.
No, there's a man. He's been prepping this whole time. He's like, there's 80 billion chickens on this earth. And did you know that if enough of their poop is together, it's a nuclear bomb? And he's like, that's why I have my doomsday bunker.
So,
And I exclusively eat chickens.
I was going to say, would eating more chicken help, or would that hurt? Because in order to get the chickens, you have to have the chickens together.
I feel like it's a catch-22 because, like, you eat more chickens and then there's more cows out there and they're creating noxious gases and gas bombing us. But then if you start eating the cows to make up for the gas bombs, then the chickens are there making their nukes. And
yeah, but at the same point, though, if you
really
eat
need
more
to start
chicken,
eating?
they need to meet your demand. Their company, do you have your own chickens? Because if you have your own chickens, then you're the problem. What if you accidentally make the bomb that's going to blow everything up? Then you're too close to the explosion. Your doomsday shelter isn't even going to help you.
This is horrifying.
If you get store-bought, then you're feeding the machine that is piling up the chicken poop.
This is why you're not allowed chickens in a residential area.
This is exactly
You're
why.
not allowed to have pet chickens because they're a fire hazard.
There we go.
These chickens can just explode if they get constipated.
So is this episode going to be called "Exploding Chickens" or "Chicken Poop Nuclear Bomb"? Or
just call it chicken bombs.
Chicken bombs.
Put like a picture of like a chicken breast on the thing that's stuffed with like cheddar cheese and jalapenos and wrapped in bacon, and it has nothing to do with that because we are a clickbait show.
That we are. I'm hungry now, so I think that's where we're going to end.
We were talking about chicken shit and you're hungry now? Or
No.
were you just like, that idea you had is bomb as fuck, we should make that?
Yeah, that idea you had makes me now want
Cheddar cheese, cream cheese, jalapenos, and chicken
wrapped in bacon. That's what I want now. That exact thing.
Be pretty good.
And I don't have any of those things.
No.
I'm so
and
upset
you don't
now.
cook. Like I might be able to go bake that.
See, that's
you
the
don't
whole thing.
cook.
I was gonna bar you from leaving, so that you had to make it here.
I made it. Like,
That was
just
gonna
put a bunch of chicken shit at the door and be like, I'm gonna have the food delivered, and you're going to cook.
Yeah.
And I know you're afraid of chicken poop now. And
I
I'll be like,
I will pile this up, and we will all die.
and I'll be like, but you're afraid of fire, so it's a catch-22.
What
You
came
put
first,
that-
the chicken or the egg, man?
The fire, apparently. The shit fire. Well, that's why the fire's been burning.
Because the chickens have been shitting.
They've been around
It's
since.
been always
Oh
burning
my
since
god,
the
I get
chicken's
it
been
now.
shitting.
So you know how like
Okay.
chickens evolved from Tyrannosaurus Rex
Yes, I do remember that.
somehow, and we use Tyrannosaurus Rex bones
Mm-hmm.
as gasoline. It all makes sense
It
now.
does make sense.
Dinosaurs are chicken
Chickens.
shit.
Yes. So that was another episode, everybody.
I forgot all about Sheriff Deputy Head
I know, it was amazing.
because of chicken shit.
So
When you call someone a chicken shit, you're actually saying
you're the bomb.
you're pretty fired.
I was gonna say you're the bomb.
You're Bob.
You're the bomb. That's what it is.
I'm gonna start using it that way now.
Be like, yo, you're mad chicken shit.
Yo, that was chicken shit as fuck, man. And they'd be like, what? Be like, yo, it's lit. What was? All of that shit, you chicken shit.
Chicken shit.
You bomb as fuck.
Be like, yo, that was a giant pile of chicken shit, yo.
This show was a giant pile of chicken shit. People were like, what does that mean? You saying it's bad? Be like, no, it's great. It was fire.
Oh, it's fire, yo. There we go.
Taking it back.
There we are. You're taking it back. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Rum Runnas right over there.
Something.
You can follow us on Twitter at
Rum
Rum
Pod.
Pod. You can follow Kyle for more gems like that.
I do not do anything like that.
Yep, he's gonna have to. At
I
some
don't
point,
even
I'm just
use
gonna
my
keep-
actual Instagram
I'm
until
gonna-
October, and then I'll probably do it for a little while.
I'm gonna keep saying that you use your Instagram for stuff until you use it for those things. Right over there.
Keep saying I
at
use my
Mr.
Instagram.
Norwal.
That I don't use almost at all.
At Mr. Norwal, get his gems like that show was chicken shit.
Chicken shit.
Yep. If you're listening to this, you can watch episodes every Thursday on YouTube at youtube.com/Rum Runnas Entertainment. If you are watching...
Did you hear that explosion just now?
I hit the table hard.
I heard that earlier. I don't know if you saw when I was listening to you guys, there's a big thing and I took off the thing and I was like...
Chicken shit, man.
Looking for it.
It's a bunch of chicken shit.
There's chicken shitting everywhere.
So much chicken shit. But yeah, if you are watching, you can listen to us on all the podcast platforms. Anywhere where you get your podcasts, you can find the Rum Runnas Podcast.
If you are listening, you can watch us on the YouTubes or anywhere you find YouTubes.
I just wanted to say that. Okay. Make sure to leave a rating if you're listening, and share and subscribe if you are watching. Just do it anyway. Just go to all those things and follow us and rate and share and subscribe.
Yeah, definitely leave us like 5 stars on like Apple. We're on AgeofRadio
say
now.
We're the
That's
chicken
pretty
shit.
cool. Yeah, and tell us how chicken shit we are.
Yo, start going on every show you love and just be like, leave them a 5-star
Mad
rating
chicken shit.
and say, you guys are so chicken shit.
Every show.
Every
We are going to make this happen. Things are chicken shit.
Things are so chicken shit. Also, though, we do
How
have the
did
dark
chicken
rum
shit Let's go back to the show. We're done ending it.
No.
How did chicken shit become a term for calling someone a pussy?
I don't know. Maybe because I don't know.
Pussy has
It's
power.
loose. It's loose.
Also, how did pussy become a reason for calling people chickens?
Because you said.
Because pussy has power.
I know. But you said that chicken shit is very loose.
It's wet.
And very wet and soft. So when you call someone a chicken shit, you're calling somebody
a wet ass pussy.
Women are powerful.
Women are powerful. I'm so confused. How does that get to scared?
I don't know. On Friday, we released Dark Rum Podcast for some scary stuff.
On Thursday, we released this podcast for
and
some
on
not scary stuff.
Saturday, we have the brand new show, Talk Shonen, for everything nerdy. But that's where we're going to end it, I think. So have a real chicken shit day. Peace. Deuces. Catch you in the next one.
I just want to be a deputy head.